I'll start this vlog by taking you to my favorite place in Sochi, Rosa. Sonia and I visited this mountain resort last year and we loved it so much that we decided to return again. This resort is so huge that it's impossible to see everything in just one day. I have a video on my channel from last year where I tell you more about this place. You can check it out if you're interested. So, just like last year, we bought tickets to get to the main peak of the Rosa resort, which is called Rosa Peak. Rosa Peak is the mountain top of the Aibga mountain range, which is located at an altitude of 2,320 meters, where you can see absolutely stunning views of the Caucasus Mountains. And other than just observing the beautiful mountains and nature around, it's also really fun to ride the multiple cable cars that are available there. This time Sonia and I bought unlimited tickets that allowed us to ride any cable car as many times as we wanted. We're now going all the way to the top to reach the highest point of Sochi. Stone Pillar, or Kamenny Stolp, is considered to be the highest point of Rosa and of all Sochi in general. It's located at an altitude of 2,509 meters and is quite easy to reach it. You just have to walk a bit, then take the cable car to the top. We didn't go there last time because, as I said earlier, it's a huge resort and you just can't see everything in one day. But it's an incredibly beautiful place, just breathtaking. The views are amazing. Not everyone gets here, so it's not as crowded as Rosa Peak. But what we didn't consider is that there was no cable car ride down from this peak. You can only go down by foot. It took us an hour to get back, which of course is not much, but because we spent an hour just walking, we again didn't have time to see everything. Now Sonia and I again riding our favorite cable car that's called Edelweiss. We're not sure yet if we're gonna get off there. We might just take another round because riding this particular cable car is just the reason why we actually did this trip one more time.
And also we are too tired to walk this Edelweiss station.
Yeah, there are a lot of beautiful places. It's like a waterfall valley and you can see 6 waterfalls. They are gorgeous, and last time we only saw maybe 2, I don't even remember. We didn't spend there much time. But we are so tired already from other activities that we might skip it at all, but we're not sure yet. So let's see until the end of the road if we are gonna get off there or not. But right now we are just enjoying this ride too much. Да, Sonia?
Yeah!
Nevertheless, we ended up at the station. There is a beautiful waterfall park there that features 7 different waterfalls. But unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to explore the park, so we just grabbed some tea and continued on our way. We actually took another ride on the Edelweiss cable car before it was time for us to head back home. The park was closing already anyways, and we had to catch the last train if we wanted to make it back home. Overall, it was an amazing day, and we will definitely come back here again.
Don't you worry, we're gonna find all we need in our sunset paradise. All the sidewalks and the highways, they will turn into dust.
A few days later, 2 of my Aunt Larissa's friends came to visit her in Sochi. For that reason, we decided to have a girls-only outing and go to one of the restaurants in Dagamys together. There aren't many great restaurants in Dagamys. It's a very small town. It's not even a town, it's a township of Sochi actually. So we decided to go to one that we've been to many times before, called Chernomor. As you can see, this restaurant has a crazy interior, like in the 90s, but the food here is always good, so that's what matters, right? And as I already mentioned it in one of my previous videos, Dagamys is not a right place for young people, as there is no nightlife whatsoever. And even though Ella and I checked out another bar-like place nearby, it's still pretty lame, so if you want some nightlife action, you have to go to Sochi. And of course, the night ended with wild and hot dancing. Hello guys! Today is a very sad day because Sonia is leaving us today.
Благодарим за внимание.
Try number 2. Sonia is leaving today. Now, in a couple of minutes, her train is just about to arrive. And it's a very sad moment, but also we are happy for Sonia. She's going back to St. Petersburg. Her study starts in, what, 5 days?
In
Something like that. 1st of September, yeah, as always in Russia. So we're saying goodbye to Sonia, and we're not gonna see her for at least a month. So she can rest away from us and just be a self-sufficient adult. Is that the right word to say? So we are gonna say goodbye to Sonia. I will miss her so much. And after that, my mom and I are gonna go somewhere to a nice dinner, somewhere on the beach promenade or something.
We will
and
celebrate
your departure.
They're so happy of this.
Bye, Sonia.
Bye. Bye, Sonia.
Hello guys! Happy September 1st. Today is the first official day of autumn in Russia and also the day when the entire Russia starts going to school. Today is the day when all school kids, all university and college kids start their studies for the year. And since I happen to be in Sochi for September, I'm gonna go to the school of my nephew David right now, and I will try to show you a little bit of how September 1st is going on in Russia, because it's a big day. They're not letting anybody inside, even the parents, so I'm not gonna go inside the school, but I will be outside the school and I will just show you the kids, how they dress up, how they're bringing flowers to the teacher, and I will tell you a little bit more about the day. But I need to get to the school first. That's the school territory. It's protected by the fence, but all action is happening on the other side, not here. When I used to study, my school did not even have fence in Siberia. So, as you can see, no parents were allowed inside except the parents of the first graders, because first grade is really important. Plus, kids at first grade don't really know what they're doing. So, but it was very strict face control. Like the parents have to be in the list, and like they had to give their passport and stuff. So it was very strict. And since that tragedy in Beslan in 2004, after the terrorist attack on the school on the 1st of September, ever since that day, it's been very strict and controlled in pretty much every school in Russia. So let me tell you now a little bit about how the 1st of September is celebrated in Russia. So in Russia, whether you are in school or community college or university, you start studying on September 1st. And September 1st is also a celebration in Russia. It's called the Knowledge Day or День знаний. So everybody starts school on September 1st. And when I came to US to study, I remember I started on August 20th, and that was very unusual for me. And everybody in America starts studying in a different day, but in Russia it's always September 1st. If September 1st is Sunday, then September 2nd. And since not that long ago, maybe 10 years, school kids are wearing the uniform. When I was studying in school, when I say school, I mean like high school, middle school and stuff. In Russia, we don't really have that high school, middle school, beginner school. It's just school, and we like divided by grades. You also have grades, but like for us, like grade is what matters, not like the high school and stuff. So when I say school, I just mean some time during my school years. At first, I didn't have to wear any uniform. It was always free form. Then last 2 years, when I was in 10th and 11th grade, we were obliged to wear some like strict style, but nothing like specific. And then when I graduated, it started to be black and white. And nowadays it's very strict, like everybody have to wear black and white, and you saw it today. Also, in Russia, kids study 11 years in school, but during my time, we studied 10 because long time ago we were allowed to skip the 4th grade, so from 3rd I went straight to 5th, and my entire class did that. It wasn't like because I was special and stuff. No, everybody did that. And if kids were kind of like not studying very well, then they went to the 4th grade. But then it changed, and now everybody like studies for 11 years. The books are given to you for free. You don't have to pay, and if there are not enough books in the school, then you have to pay for books. But normally like they give it to you at the beginning of the year, and then you give them back at the end. So you basically like don't pay much in Russian schools. Also, you get food. Partially the food is sponsored by the government, and partially parents have to pay, but it's very little, and food is terrible. Like in 10 years of studying, the food was always bad, and when I was a kid I like hated eating at school. But when you become like 9, 10, 11th grade, you eat whatever you get, and that wasn't a big deal. But I talked to a school principal recently. We went to Altai together, and she said that the food is quite bad still in schools, and there are many reasons for that, and there's nothing that can be done at the moment about that. But at least it's free, partially free. So, what else? Oh yeah, one very important difference between Western world and Russia is that you study with the same people for many years. You get a specific program, and you are not allowed to change anything. Like you study what is given to you, not like in America you can choose classes, you can drop classes. Here you cannot. You just like keep studying, and like it's always with the same people. You don't change classes. You study with the same people for years and years and years, and in some programs you even study with the same kids for like 10-11 years, which is crazy, I think. I studied from 1st until 3rd grade with the same people, and then from 5th until the 9th, and then from the 9th until 11th. So I changed like 3 classes in total. Also, you saw today that a lot of kids brought flowers for the teacher, and in school you do it all the time. It's normal. Not so much in the university or in community college, because you don't really have one teacher, where in school like one teacher is your like main teacher, and you bring flowers to them. And the last thing I want to mention is that I don't miss school at all. Being there today just made me happy that I'm not studying in school anymore. And also, whenever it was my September 1st, I never considered it as fun, and none of my classmates did. Going to school is fun, but September 1st is like a little lame and awkward day. You just want it to pass as soon as possible, but then when it passes, it's all fine. And you could see today also that it doesn't really look like too much fun to be there. So, yeah. There is a lot more into education system in Russia, but this video is not about that. Today is September 1st, the celebration of knowledge, and my god, it's summer is over. Good thing I'm still in Sochi. It feels like it's still summer. By the way, I was when I was standing there, I was like thinking it's super hot here and kids have to like go to school at least for a month during this heat. I was studying in Siberia, so it was always cold. Even on September 1st, it was already a little bit chilly. So yeah, these kids, I feel like a little more fortunate than Siberian kids. So that is it for like school stuff, guys. Today also we are all going to my aunt Larissa. She invited us all for like a family dinner / lunch, and we're gonna celebrate David's first day at school. Also we're gonna have nice dinner with some wine that I brought from Abrao Durso recently. So it's just gonna be a great day, and I will see you at the dinner. Here is the lunch. Everything you see on the table, my aunt Larissa cooked it herself. Here we're gonna have salad with eggplants, also potato, some salted tomatoes that Larissa salted yesterday, different types of fish. Here's the meat, mushrooms, and wine that I brought from Abrao Durso. And that's how this salad is being created. Это so обязательно. It's funny that we're celebrating the Knowledge Day mainly today, and David did not come because he didn't feel well. I guess because he was standing in the heat for many hours outside. He got overheated. It's not a sunstroke, it's something light. But anyways, it's just gonna be us, and yeah. Папуль, поздоровайся. Ой-ой-ой. Ты просто не...
Здоровья вам. Да вы все помолчите. Сколько я про вас знаю, если стану говорить.
Hi guys, I want to end this vlog here because today I'm actually going to Maldives, and I can't believe I'm saying this because Maldives was a dream for a very long time, and today it's gonna come true. So I'm really happy and excited about it. I will go there for 2 weeks, and then after Maldives I'm gonna come back here to Sochi, and I will continue making videos about Sochi, and I also will make videos about Maldives, hopefully. And yeah, I will see you later, and you're probably gonna see those videos not anytime soon, maybe 2 months or maybe even more after I'm recording this. By the way, this is my travel outfit. Here is my luggage. I have a little bit too much pink, I think. See you in the Maldives, guys.